Mrs. Judges, fellow debaters, and audience. My name is Oyege Benedicta from the Department of Computer Science, and I am here to support the motion that says the study of computer science in the university is more relevant in relation to practicing computer science. Now, in the university, we have a highly comprehensive educational curriculum, which you will not ordinarily find in normal computer firms. Being that in the university, you have the opportunity to learn the basics of computer science. That's the basic computer science concept, right from the aspects of computer appreciation to computer architecture, learning about database management system, human and computer interactions, system development life cycle, artificial intelligence, cyber security, data analysis, and so on. These are curriculums that are like a compendium of what you can actually learn in the university while you are studying computer science. Again, in the university, the computer science department will not just employ any kind of computer literate, but rather they will go for highly resourced persons, people that are regarded as experts and professionals in the computing field, because these are people that will be able to give you guidance, mentorship, and also help you answer deep and light questions that you have in your heart as a computer science student. And you will not likely find this kind of things in a computing firm because they will rather niche down to a technical or a soft development skill, and you might only have just random computer literates. Now, these are 3 points of mine, while I will allow my assistants to also continue.
Good day, everyone. My name is Relevance from the Department of Computer Science, and I'm here to propose. My first point is the foundation of knowledge. The university provides a comprehensive understanding in studying computer science, which includes algorithm, programming languages, data structure, and computer architecture. This gives a solid foundation in studying computer science. You can't find all this practicing computer science. So you only get all this in studying computer science in the university. Also, it's structured curriculum. The university provides a wide range of structured curriculum with courses that you can study in university. With the help of professors, your fellow students, you can get all these courses, then you can improve on anything you want to do. Then also, as the resources, the university provides labs, libraries, and other computer facilities that you can use for your research. With this point of my colleague here is going to take over.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, panel judges, moderator, fellow timekeeper, and my co-debaters here. I'm here to propose a motion which says the relevance of computer science in relation to practicing computer science. So I have a point to propose to support the motion. Why? Because practicalizing you studying computer science in university, you see that like what we are doing here, we are actually practicalizing what the theory that we have undergone, theoretical works we have undergone in university. So I can say that you practicalizing the skills and everything you have learned is far more better than you practicing computer science. So going to the university to practice these things theoretically and as well practicalizing it as well is also a way to show you that going to university is better for, like, if you are pursuing a career in computer science, it's more better off. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Standing on existing protocols, my name is Umonse Victory from the Department of Computer Science, Delta State, Africa. So I would like to give you a brief definition of computer science. It's a branch of science that deals with the study of computers and its applications So I will be opposing on the motion which my co-debaters proposed. So in essence, computing is all about practicals. It does not just deal with theoretical aspects. And studying computer science in IT firms gives you a wide range of experience. It gives you a wide range of practicals, and it gives you a room to have further experience with further expertise. It also gives you the rooms to, practice with real-world projects, and also meet with some great experts that are good in the field as well. And looking at the way our universities are structured, they are limited to some certain things based on the fact that the universities follow a specific structure, like you said. They follow a specific structure of curriculum which restricts the teaching and the learning of computing to a specific areas. But when you go to an IT firm, you have a wide range of, how would I put it, a wide range of, or let's say, field you want to learn. You have area of specification. You cannot be a master of all, you cannot be a jack of all trades and be a master of none, rather. When you go to an IT firm, in computing, you all will agree with me that there are different fields in computing, and in a university, they don't tend to give you a specific area of focus, because you will tend to learn different things. Courses will offer, or you will have to go through for a year, get a certification with it. You will study that course for barely 4 months or 3 months, which I will say is not a very, very good time frame for one to learn something and become perfect in that area. So I will pass the mic on to my colleague here to speak further on it.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow debaters, moderators, and timekeepers. I am here to, my name is Iboku Christabel, and I am here to oppose the motion that says it is relevant to study computer science in the university. First and foremost, the computer science is ever evolving, tech is ever evolving, and university, like you said, they have restricted curriculums that are usually not up to date. So when you study outside of university, you have online forums, courses online that you can get access to keep yourself up to date, rather than following the strict curriculum that the university has laid there and offered for you to as guidance more so. Also, self-paced learning. The university, everybody has different methods of learning. So people don't usually follow the teachings in university, which means that just because this person is following this method, this person is following, does not mean that you're following. But online learning, you can do this at your own pace, understanding each and every step of the way, rather than just assuming that you know it because you are expected to just take exams and write tests and stuff like that. Also, when you learn on your own, you tend to build a portfolio where you have real life experience. But you spend 4 years in university, not really doing much. A lot of us just stay and we're like, okay, this is the path that I've been laid for, this is what we're supposed to follow. So we don't really go the extra mile. And in the field of tech, basically in the workforce, we don't follow what you learn in school is what the application more so. So studying computer science outside and building your portfolio is far more better than just following the curriculum that is set in place for you. My colleague will take the last one.
My name is Oyemi Philomena. Standing on all existing protocol, I would like to start with making reference to our father, who is the father of computer science, Alan Turing. If you look at the background and portfolio of Alan Turing, he didn't study computer science in the university. And today, we are addressing the father of computer science. You don't have to go to university. I know a lot of people. I even know someone in this Araka who is good at almost everything related to computer science. Editing, programming, designing. I asked him, I told you when I was entering this university, I registered my exam with him, and I told him that when I want to do my IT, I will come to him to come back to my IT, because I admire him. He was so smart, he was doing everything perfectly, to the extent I thought he would study computer science in university. And he told me that he studied computer science, that he studied mass communication in university. So you don't need to go to the university to study computer science. It's not relevant. It's not relevant to go to university to study computer science, to be good or to practice computer science. And I want to also, according to my opponent, he said you have to go to university to get foundation for computer science and stuff. There are books you can read, there are online teachings you can get foundation, like you can browse, there are AIs you can use to get any foundation, learn on your own, get all the foundations you want in computer science. We also talk about computer science give you the ability to, going to university gives you the ability to think and practicalize, because it's a field in computer science, it's all about thinking. Human beings already have the ability to think naturally. You don't need to go to university for you to be able to think, to practice computer science. My student also talked about diverse topics in university. Like my colleague said, a jack of all trades, master of none. They teach you all these plenty things in universities, all these plenty topics, and you don't even know anyone. You can't even specify yourself in any area. I know a lot of you say, okay, you go to do masters. Or if you need to do masters for you to be good at a field, that means the university is not still doing its own part. So if the university can make you to focus on one, then you don't need to do masters for you to be good at practicing computer science in the university. Then my opponent also said not all universities. He also said university provide the facilities for humans or for students to practice computer science. Not all universities provide the facilities. Even our school here, does not provide all the facilities that is needed to practice computer science. But if you go wild, if you study on your own, go to hubs like this, which is not university, you can practice, you can learn more than the university station. And I want to also say a degree in computer science is not a guarantee for you to practice computer. I know a lot of people graduated from computer science. A lot of people have course also who graduated from computer science and is doing something else. So if a degree in computer science is a guarantee that okay, you can practice computer science, you wouldn't practice something else. And you can also learn on your own. You know people that have studied on their own, they didn't go to computer science and they are doing very well in computer science. So you don't need to go to university. Going to university to practice computer science is not relevant. And I want to thank you all for your understanding. Thank you.
So at this point, each of the group will say your last word under 5 minutes, starting from those that propose. Say your last word, then before the judges will give out their judgment. Your time has started.
Standing on the existing protocols, there's one thing she said that I want to go oppose about, that jack of all, master of none. In the field of computer science, it will be very good and okay if you have idea on all the branches of computer science and you master on one particular one that you are more interested on. Like what we do here, we are learning Microsoft, we are learning Photoshop, we are still learning CorelDRAW and other things. you see that when you have a vast knowledge on all these branches, and as well you focus on a particular one, like me, I want to focus on web development. That is my area of specialization, but I still have idea on Microsoft. I still have an idea on PowerPoint. It's more better off than you going practicalizing computer science and knowing only one particular one. You see that those who go to the university, in one way or the other, they are able to beat you. Why? Because they have vast knowledge on all the aspects of the computer science than you that know only one. And also, you going to the university, you see that there are more highly employed lecturers that are vast in their different fields, like different lecturers on different aspects of different things they know. You see that when they come to teach you, you see that from what they know, you learn from this one, you still learn from this other one. You see that you have a vast knowledge about everything. Then you practicing computer science on your own or going to any industrial training center, you will see that those who go to university have more vast knowledge than you. Why? Because they train very well. They train from people who know more than them. Those who deliberate more on what they are learning. Thank you.
And quickly to add, the recognition that you get from going to university to study as a computer science student is a global recognition. Meaning that they do not just give you a empty certificate. At the end, you are able to use your certificate both internationally and locally. And then you have a promising career future. Every other competing firm gives you immediate employment, probably. But as a computer science graduate, you have a promising future of a long-term career choice in any area and in any field that you desire to venture in. And then lastly, there is a wide network of opportunities, because in the university we have diverse bodies like the NACOS, the NAS, and then other organizations that are a guardian of computing students. This will help you to network while you are out of the school walls. Thank you.
All right. Speaking about like you said, the degree universities give to we, the students, that it is globally recognized. I will counsel you on that part. There are other certificates we can get outside the university, like the A+ certificate, which is recognized globally. Now, let me use as a point of reference. If you were to be an employer wanting to get someone employed, and two people comes to you, one comes to you with a computer science degree of BSc, and another one comes to you with a certification, or let me say 2 certifications at most, with a A+ certification. Which will you collect? Is it the computer science with the BSc degree or the A+? Now, left for me, I don't know for you, but I will go with the person with the A+, being that I know that this person has practicalized this area of specification which I need, and he can pass value to my industry with the knowledge he or she has acquired from his IT firm. Now, speaking of professors, there are professors online you can also reach out to. You can also reach out to varieties of mentors online. You can get mentorship anywhere. It is available anywhere, trust me. And the fee you will pay to get this mentorship are quite, well, let me not say quite, they are cheaper than what you pay in your universities. Now, if you calculate your school fees you pay for each session in university and compare it to the certification you pay for in an IT firm, trust me, the university is way more larger. The amount is way more larger than that you will get in an IT firm. Because take for example now, if I pay 120 for a session in a university settings to get my degree for a session, now times that 120 by 4. How much is that? But then I can pay that 120 to get just a certification. Now, if I should get 4 certification now, I will outnumber you in terms of certificate and in terms of knowledge as well. Now, my colleague here will throw more light on it as well. Thank you.
My opponents mentioned being diverse in university. will you say since your 100 level, you have spent 3 years in university, how many things do you know? How many things can you hold it, tap your chest and say, I was taught this in university? Most of the things that you know, they were taught in this place, this hall. So you can't really rely on university. Most people, they graduate from the university and still go back to other firms that are not even university to build on what they've learned, which is the mere minimum of what they've learned in university. I heard a lot of people saying, is this what they are teaching you in 200 level? Is this what they are teaching you in 300 level? Things that were taught to some other countries in, maybe let's say their high schools. That is what is being taught in university. So like my colleague said, will you spend so much money just to go to university just to learn the minimum when you can just go to a firm that is being specific in a field to learn? Thank you very much.
Okay. Let the judges say their comments.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I think we are quite used to participating in the debate. Normally, in a debate, nobody is wrong, actually. But the extent to which you can prove your point is what matters. Like I said, our criteria were time management, presentation, collaboration, that's teamwork. Then I think we also have fluency and addressing. So all these things put together is what will make you a winner or something otherwise, because I wouldn't want to call somebody a loser. So that's just it. But with what we've seen here, there is always somebody that's on top of another person due to all these criteria that you have. You might be more than somebody in a criterion, but when they add everything together, you'll be lesser. So that's just what we'll be doing here. But let's have it in mind that nobody is wrong. Nobody is wrong actually, but it's how far you could prove your point. At this time, you might do better later, but at this time, because of this particular event, how far you could prove your point.
Hello. First of all, let's clap ourselves. Can you hear me? My voice is good. Right. Before the event started, I know everybody went into your groups to find out about topic. And all of us have computer science or courses, right? Now, it goes to the point that I think I really did the research. Because then again, all the points that were given were very valid. At the point, I got confused. Should I study computer science university or practice it? Instead, coming and confusing at the point. But then again, with your points, you're able to address further and explain why you should study computer science university or why you should practice. Alright? So going further, before we came, there was 2 points I wrote down. On relevance of arguments, that's number 1 thing. It's a debate, meaning that we're going to bring each point and lay it down in front of the other opponent, right? So, our normal norms is that first person that goes first will have an opposing factor from the here. But then again, you guys have only well. The next point was evidence and citation. In all our project writing and the rest, we always see a point whereby at the back of it, you must have to cite something. And citation is just like a power of inference. For instance, let's say I'm telling you about something, you might not believe it, but if I bring somebody's citation and say, okay, according to this person, then it's far better for you to understand. My making sense. The next one is clarity and organization, which you guys did perfectly well. Each point laid out, you guys clarified it, and then the organization of your point was very nice. Well done. The next one was rebuttal. When someone's rebuttal is right, rebuttal is just from the word review. The points your opponents made, you're able to counter it easily, which is a very nice point. Well done. The next one is persuasiveness. In order to persuade your the audience, which is nice. Then time management, presentation, collaboration between dressing and fluency. So all the points we use in ranking our winner or our not so winner. Let me use that word this way. Right, just give us a minute to collect our winners.
So the timekeeper will tell us the group that defaulted the time. If there's any group that defaulted time. No group. Okay.
Have a winner, right? Let's clap ourselves. So under relevance of arguments, I'll tell you, they got a total of two points. Then for evidence and citation, they got a total of 3. For rebuttals, they got a total of 4. For persuasiveness, they got a total of 2. Time management 3. Presentation 2. Collaboration with teammates 3, dressing 3, and fluency 2. They were able to lay down 7 points in total. We arrived at a total point of 34 for Group A. Then for Group B, we have a total of 3 points for relevance of arguments, 3 points for evidence and citation. For rebuttal, we have a total of 5. For persuasiveness, we have a total of 2, time management 2, presentation 2, collaboration with teammates 3, dressing 3, fluency 3, and you guys were able to lay down a total of 12 points. So in total, you guys had a total points of 40. So second place, we have Group A, and first place we have Group
B. So which is the Group A, which is the Group B? Is it this or that or that or this? This Group A.
We actually made the group proposing.
Yeah.
And the group opposing.
Okay. And which group had the highest points?
Group B.
Group B.
Yes.
Okay. So let's hear from the audience. do you have something to say? Do you have something to say in relation to the judgment? The last debate we had, we were told to bring in an external body to judge, and we did so. And I guess the judgment is fair, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I always tell you, have a point, make a research, the points Philomena made, she made a difference, caused a valid difference. None of the debaters here went to make research to bring out a point. There are lots of points you can bring out, either opposing or proposing. So please, wherever you are giving it as, don't take it lightly. Make research on it. Prove yourself, as little as it may be. The little things you do here today may amount to the big things you do tomorrow. So with this, we say thank you very much to our panel of judges. Thank you to our timekeeper. Thank you, the debaters, and thank you, the audience. See you next Friday for another section. Have a nice day.